The void of space trembled as the Titan stirred. Ziphoros, the unshackled, an ancient celestial entity, had consumed worlds for millennia. Its form was nebulous, an amalgamation of writhing darkness and cosmic fire, with gravitational waves bending around its immense mass. It had devoured 1,000 civilizations, crushed the ambitions of countless species, and yet, as it turned its abyssal gaze upon the Milky Way, it saw nothing but another conquest. But this time, it was different. Humanity had seen the coming storm. Long-range telescopes on the farthest outpost of the solar defense grid had detected the anomaly at the edges of the Oort cloud. The massive fluctuations in spacetime were unlike anything encountered before. The Titan had not hidden itself. It never had to. It moved with the arrogance of a being that had never been defied. The United Terran Federation responded with urgency. Scientists, generals, and strategists convened, their minds working not on how to survive, but how to fight. For humanity, surrender had never been an option. The first encounter was brief but devastating. The UTF Dreadnought Indomitable led a fleet of over 200 ships, each armed with weaponry designed for war against the most formidable of foes. Railguns that fired slugs at relativistic speeds, antimatter warheads, and gravitic disruptors, all of it deployed against the Titan. And all of it useless. Ziphoros merely existed, and in doing so, it unraveled physics itself. Energy-based weapons dissipated into void light, projectiles curved into unnatural orbits before vanishing, and even the reinforced hulls of the Terran warships suffered under the strain of its mere presence. The Titan did not strike. It did not need to. Reality warped around it, and destruction followed in its wake. It should have ended there, but humanity was not so easily undone. Back on Earth, minds raced against time. A new plan was devised, not to destroy the Titan, but to restrain it. Throughout their history, humans had been conquerors, pioneers, and above all, problem solvers. They did not simply wage war with brute force. They engineered victory. If conventional physics crumbled before the Titan, then humanity would bend physics itself to its will. Project Aegis was born. The greatest minds in human history, both organic and artificial, collaborated on a singular, desperate gamble, a planetary-scale gravitic net, utilizing quantum entanglement and exotic matter to form an unbreakable lattice in space. If the Titan could not be killed, it would be contained. The final battle took place within the orbit of Neptune. The remnants of the UTF fleet engaged Ziphoros once more, not in the hopes of victory, but as a distraction. Thousands of drone ships, piloted by AI designed for split-second maneuvers, darted around the Titan, projecting false energy signatures and launching feints. Human pilots, knowing they faced near-certain death, flew alongside them, their sacrifice buying the seconds needed for Aegis to deploy. And then it happened. Across the solar system, hidden emitters activated, space twisted. Reality itself buckled as a lattice of pure force wove itself around Ziphoros. The Titan, for the first time in its immeasurable existence, staggered. A soundless roar rippled through the void. The entity, which had crushed 1,000 civilizations with effortless hunger, thrashed. It sought to break free, to bend reality as it always had. But the net held. The combined intellect of an entire species had forged a prison even a god could not escape. Humanity did not destroy Ziphoros that day. They did not need to. They had caged it. The Titan remained, thrashing against its bonds, sealed in a prison of gravitic chains that would hold for eternity. And as the surviving fleet drifted in the silence of victory, a message was transmitted across the stars. This is humanity. Will you not kneel? Will you not surrender? We endure. And the cosmos, for the first time, took notice.